Buenos dias, Tangerines. It is our final full day
Yes.
here in Playa del Carmen. Before we head out for breakfast, we're just enjoying some coffee at the hotel, which I find just delightful, not having to make coffee in the morning, just having it be there. So we bought our tickets for the ferry ride over to Cozumel. They're 420 pesos each, and we're riding in first class.
And that's for round trip. So we're on the Ultramar ferry. The boat has one section downstairs that's supposed to be for first class only, but it's not roped off or anything, so it seems like anyone just goes there and takes up all the seats. We did find a more exclusive spot that was roped off, so we came upstairs and
Now we have a table and nice seats and more room. It's great.
I get seasick really easily, so I was really nervous for this ride, but I learned a trick to put your finger right here on your wrist. It helped me so much.
You're welcome, by the way. I was the person who told you that.
Thank you.
Alright, so we just showed up here in Cozumel. I honestly have no idea what's on this island to do, or...
Well, I've seen two stores so far, a Cartier store and a Rolex store. So hopefully it gets a little bit cheaper than that. Otherwise we have to get right back on that boat.
Yep, we're going home. We've been on this island for approximately 15 minutes now, and the vendors are a little bit outrageous. Don't take no for an answer. I feel rude because I'm just like trying to stare at the ground and not make eye contact.
What do you think of this water?
It's pretty. I want to get in it. I'm hot.
This looks so cool.
Well, this place, their menu was totally in US dollars, and we asked for a menu in pesos and they didn't have one. The margaritas were ridiculously expensive. We're gonna try to find somewhere else. At Tequila Beach Club
In Cozumel.
Cozumel. This is pretty nice. The day has been nothing short of aggravating up to this point. They tried to overcharge us at this previous restaurant that we went to, adding other stuff on the bill. The margarita sucked and they still charged us for it, even though I didn't drink it. But so far this is going great. We have some nice chairs with the waves crashing in front of us. Something that looks like a play structure in the water, which I'm definitely going to get in on. We might do some snorkeling. I want to do that for sure. Water feels so nice. How do you feel about the wristband though?
We got the basic package, which was 306 pesos per person to get in. And on it, it says exactly what you deserve, basic. Really, guys? Drinks are a little over 100 pesos a piece, but we have happy hour coming up from 4 to 6 where there'll be 2 for 1, so that'll be nice. And the waves aren't very big on this side of Cozumel, and there's no seaweed, which is awesome. So I'm excited to hang out here for a bit.
Yeah, me too.
Taking it up. Okay, we made it up.
I don't get
Now,
what this thing is. It's pretzel.
I don't get it either. Now I'm going on to this really shaky platform, so I'm gonna have to put you guys away again. Okay, here we go. to look like a huge dork.
I don't know why you have to put this on camera. I want to go snorkeling.
All right, let's go. Before coming to Mexico, I called up my friend who has a sunglass company. It's these ones I'm wearing. They're SOL, like solsunglasses.com. I was like, hey, I need to buy a bunch of pairs of sunglasses from you. Well priced, they're also good quality, great lenses. Put a link in the description. Use the code Tangerine for a little bit of a special friend discount.
Snorkeling for the past, like, I don't know, probably like an hour and a half straight. I don't think I've ever snorkeled before really, except for maybe the very first time I came to Mexico when I was like 6. What we have behind us right now is one of the most beautiful sunsets I've ever seen in my life, I think.
Unfortunately, in Playa del Carmen, you don't get beach sunsets, you only get beach sunrises, so you have to take the ferry on over here to Cozumel if you want a beach sunset. Man, is it worth it.
Well, yeah, I was super annoyed by all the vendors and all the people trying to scam us, and seemed like gonna be another one terrible thing after another with adding stuff on the bill and stuff like that. However, this beach club in particular, I thought was very worth the money. We got a nice chair on the beach, we could snorkel, play on all this great equipment of random beach playground over here.
And all the snorkeling gear was included in the price of the entry fee.
I could not believe how many tropical fish I saw. I've never in my life been like in the water with this many fish. And I saw a stingray, like a white stingray. And we may have seen a barracuda. You guys, this is the fish. Correct us if we're wrong. If that's not a barracuda, I don't know. I freaked out. I thought it was gonna like attack me.
Instead, I attacked it. Well, I chased it.
This was way too much fun. I would specifically come back to this beach club. I don't know about any of the others, honestly.
But this one is very close to the ferry in terms of the, I mean, Cozumel's a big island. This one was only 3 kilometers away from the ferry.
It cost us 70 pesos?
70 pesos cab ride.
For like a 4-minute
with some negotiating involved there.
But wow, this was our last day here. A great wrap up to this trip. I will be honest, Playa del Carmen is not on my list of places in Mexico that I will return to because of all the tourist traps, scammy things that happen.
Playa del Carmen and Cozumel have a lot going for them, but in our experience, there were people trying to screw us over repeatedly. Restaurants adding stuff onto the bill, charging us 160 pesos for glasses of water. Just stuff like that, one after another. It happened way too many times for it to be coincidence. And if you're one of the people trying to screw tourists over, shame on you.
Shame on you.
Because this is the only time a lot of people, a lot of tourists see Mexico. And if this is their only experience, that's going to be put a pretty bad taste in their mouth for Mexico.
I mean, you guys, Mexico has a bad reputation from the media anyway. So then you have people trying to screw tourists over just to get a few bucks. I mean, that's shitty.
And that's probably going to be their only Mexico experience ever, because they'll be like, I'm never coming back. We've had so many great experiences in Mexico. It's a shame to come here and see one place trying to screw you after another.
Mexico is a beautiful place, a wonderful place with many wonderful, generous, honest people, but this is not a good representation of that. Enough of this rant. This is not a drill. We're trying to make the boat.
Not a ferry leaves with like 2 minutes.
Los paletos. Oh my gosh, by some miracle, we made it.
Now we try to go to VIP in the back. We gotta hurry, but I'm glad we didn't have to wait another hour.
Buenos dias. We are on the ADO bus headed to the Cancun airport now.
This is the way to go.
Air conditioning, really nice. I think it's gonna take like an hour and a half to get there. The tickets were how much?
198 pesos each.
Much less expensive than our 1,400 peso cab ride here.
Plus tip.
Plus tip. We are inside the airport now. It was a really smooth bus ride. This trip has been a lot of fun, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm super exhausted and I just want to be back. Plane now. It ended up being delayed by 4 hours because of the hurricane that's going on and various weather conditions across the country.
Flight 631.
I think it's weirdly foggy on this plane right now, like steamy with the air conditioning. I've never seen anything like this before.
In case of any question, please let us know. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the flight.
So we are back at the Guadalajara airport, a safe flight, reflecting on our first time with a Mexican airline. I'd say this particular airline wasn't... Oh, this guy with a whistle. Oh, one moment please. Alrighty, so we just arrived back in Ajijic. We were gonna record something in the cab, but we actually ended up getting into some really nice conversation in Spanish, and so we always like to take that practice. Now we are hopping in the car and going to get Alaska. So we were going to tell you guys what we thought about the airline, Volaris. I would say that it wasn't like a terrible experience, like we'd never do it again, but we're definitely gonna want to try Interjet because a lot of people recommended that one.
Yeah, I mean, I think our Volaris experience is better than our Viva Aerobus experience because that company canceled our flight without any notification whatsoever.
The seats were less than desirably comfortable.
My butt is so sore.
My ass is like super sore from sitting in those like non-padded seats. I'm a little pissed that because of the weight thing that they have, we had to pay 500 pesos extra, but as you pointed out, they are very upfront about that, so it's not like a sneaky charge that they try to add on there.
Yeah.
But it's still kind of irritating because we could have just paid that extra money and gone with a nicer airline, so that's just what we're gonna do next time. Hi there. Oh, hi. Have you been having lots of fun with Alaska? Want to give me some kisses? Thank you.
Alaska, hi.
Oh, hi. Oh, okay, hi. Oh, wow, this is the quietest you've ever been when we picked you up. Hi. She's like, hey, they're mine. Oh, hi. Thanks for a kiss.
Noah has such a big butt. Alaska's just tiny.
Well, you look happy.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up.
And subscribe to our channel so you see more videos that we have coming up. But one more thing. Gong that bell so you can get notified when we put out these new videos.
And we'll see you there.